Hi everybody, it's Heather with Ohio Bento here again. Thank you so much for watching my last video if you had a chance to look at it. I am humbled and amazed at how many people have watched it and enjoyed it, and thank you so much. So I wanted to make a video on setting up my bullet journal for March and the things I was going to change, but I thought that before I did that, it would be a nice thing to show what I did for February, what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, and just do a quick overview of basically a month in review. For February, I started out the month with a 2-page monthly spread. And I put a piece of washi tape folded over this left edge so that it would be easy for me to locate in the journal. For March, I'm going to be doing the same type of monthly spread. I really enjoyed having my weekly tasks, my monthly tasks, and then my every weekend house chores, kind of like a tracker. The habit tracker that I have, I use for daily events, things I want to do every single day. This is for things that I need to do every week. So every week I need to balance the checkbook, do the laundry, pay the bills, clean the house, organize something, water the plants, etc. I also liked having a focus goal. For February, I used the word present because I wanted to be as present as I possibly could. Next month, I think I'm going to go with shiny, but you'll see more about that later. One thing that I really enjoyed in February was my baby weight graph. So I wanted to keep track of how much weight I'm gaining during my pregnancy. I have 2 months left until my due date, and I wanted to make sure that I could correlate any drastic weight fluctuations with, say, my ankles swelling really big, or things that I ate, or times of the month, or, vice versa, whatever. And really kind of keep track and keep an eye on how much weight I'm gaining so that I don't end up getting myself into trouble. I really like the habit tracker. Definitely going to do this again. Going to change a couple of little things, get rid of so many numbers, and make it more of just a fill-in type system, which I like here. Most of these things are pretty important to me. One of the things I'm definitely changing is the radar score. This is the score that I get from the radar charts. If you're interested in that, please click the link and check out my last video. And instead of just writing down the numbers here, I'm going to turn it into a graph, like the baby weight. So here's a couple of dailies. I was using the Staedtler Fineliner Black for the writing, and it was just too thick. Made too thick of a line, and I really didn't care for it. So you can see here I had really swollen ankles, but I switched over to the Micron 01 pen. These have been my favorite for a really long time. I've used these pens for well over 10 years. I've even had some for 10 years and they still work. I love my Microns. I like the fine liners. They're fantastic for color. So I love them for color here. I did try, as a side note, I did try my Stabilo, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, .88 markers. They are fine markers. They come in an amazing array of colors, as you can see here. But they bleed. They bleed straight through the paper and cause me grief. One page I really enjoyed is the bullet journal page ideas. So as I've been flipping through Instagram and Tumblr and blog posts and all of the wonderful things on the internet and get an idea for a page that I would like to try, I add it here. And then when I get the chance to go ahead and add it to the journal, I'll say like, oh, the baby bullet journal. Yeah, I added that on page 27 so that I can easily go and find, yes, that's right. I did do that page. Let's go find it. More dailies. Love this page. This side is just a fun, different header ideas page. It's colorful. It makes me happy to look at it, even though I really don't enjoy using most of these. I like the standard banner header, and I like this one, and drawing out the rest of them just takes way too much time for me in the mornings, and it just doesn't work for me. But I do love to look at them. This is just my basic wish list page. If there's something that I find that I would really, really love to get, it goes there. So one of my favorite pages this month is my next month page. So as I started using the system I set up for the month in my bullet journal, I found that there were things that I instantly wanted to change and things that I wanted to do. I said, oh, next month I really want to do the March Plan With Me Instagram challenge. And next month I really don't want to use the yellow marker because it doesn't show up bright enough for me. Things that I wanted to change, tweak, that all went right here. So I'm going to add this next month spread to my monthly dashboard of sorts. So when I plan for March, I'm going to start with the 2-page monthly spread, which I really do like, my weight and radar chart graphs, my smile log, which is basically my gratitude log, my habit tracker, a monthly memories page, which I didn't do this month, my next month page, and then a monthly brain dump section, someplace where I can just jot down notes. So this type of setup I'm going to try doing at the very beginning of the month before I start my dailies, and I'm calling it basically the monthly dashboard. I'm thinking of extending the washi tape to each of these pages. So in February I only have it on the 2-page monthly spread, but I think in March I'm going to go ahead and add it to the edges of each of the pages in this monthly dashboard. But I like having that base to kind of go back to and refer to, and I find that I look at my monthly spread a lot, and then I start trying to find these little bits and pieces, and I end up going to the monthly and then going, okay, how far do I have to go for my weight one? How far do I have to go for my habit tracker? And if they all have the same thing, I know what section they're in. Some more dailies. I did attempt to do some different borders and things, and I really did not care for them. So I immediately went back to the kind of standard banners. And I was having a couple of really bad days, and there was not enough space to put another daily here. So I just wrote a little note to myself that said, tomorrow will be fantastic. And one of the last pages that I have in February is my planning routine checklist. I was finally getting into a nice routine of things that I'm doing at night before I go to bed, in the morning when I wake up and have my morning time, and then on the weekends. And I wanted to be able to have a place where I can come in and go, okay, did I forget to do anything? Nope, all right, I'm good. So thank you very much for hanging out with me and looking at February. I would love to see your bullet journals. If you have blogs or Instagram accounts or YouTube accounts, I would love to see them. Please link them here. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy crafting, happy journaling, and I'll see you next time. Bye.